Hey, he's leaning a lot. We'll see how long till there's a whistle.
Yeah, it might not take all that long.
Anderson on the wing for the Cougars. Gets it away now, and driving down low is Benara. He can't shoot. Hands it to Dodson. And Robbins. It's almost like they're linked. Here's a shot at the top of the key, and Dodson drains it. I am telling you, that kid can shoot the basketball.
Well, Bergman set him a little screen out top, and that's all the room he needed.
4-0 Cougars. Bobcats get it across the half line. Callum and Wojcik play catch. Now they go on the side to Robbins. Back out top. They reverse it this time to Lorton. Now they go underneath, and somehow that pass was supposed to be caught by Robbins, but he had no chance, and it's out of bounds.
You know, the idea was correct as far as that angle pass to beat the zone, but the ball was really thrown right at his feet, and there was just no way for him to handle it.
So the Bobcats give it back. South Central already leads 4-0, and there's another three by Dodson. Good. You see people shoot threes, and they're open. And then you see Lorton shoot threes. And it doesn't make any difference whether he's open or not.
Dodson just buried another one with a man kind of fading away from him.
So it's 7-0 South Central, driving it inside. Nice move, good attempt by Lorton. Shot's no good. He got the rebound, put it up no good, but he got fouled on this second one. So Gage Lorton going to the line here for the Bobcats.
I'd kind of like to get the chance to see Gage play a little bit more in this game. And what I mean by that is he got in foul trouble against Neoga and just didn't really get into any sort of a rhythm. He's a strong kid. He works hard. And if he can stay out of foul trouble, maybe he can give a lift to the Bobcats tonight.
He makes the first foul shot, so that gets the Bobcats on the board at 7-1. Berkman's going to get a breather here for South Central as Jacob Smith checks in, the 6'1 junior.
By the way, that was Bergman with the foul, his first, team's first.
So Blake sits him down. Foul shot short in front of the rim, and a rebound taken down by the Cougars. Jacob Smith clears it to Dodson. Aiden Dodson gets it across the half line on the wing to Watwood. They reverse it now. Dodson has it. Oh, he wanted to go up for three, and he lost the handle or got blocked or something.
What the official said.
But Smith gets the rebound, so the Cougars maintain possession. Rakeem Anderson out top. Will bounce pass to Benara. Now on the side, Dodson to the hole. Puts it up and in. And he has 8, and he may have 80 the way this thing's going. It's 9-1 South Central.
And he's not taking a shot yet that he shouldn't have. That's the thing. He's not forcing any of these, and his teammates are working to help him get open.
They go high post to Radloff. It's through the hands of a teammate as he tried to get it away, but Robbins grabs it, so the Bobcats retain possession. Wojcik somehow got that ball into Radloff, and he tried to get it to a teammate, and Dodson steals it. So 3 turnovers on CHBC. 9-1, Cougars with the ball and the lead. Benara has it, leaves it with Anderson. Ooh, he's looking for a cutter, and there was no one there, so he wisely pulled it back. They get it on the side, now back out top Benara. He goes down low, now stops, and back out top to Smith. They reverse it to Anderson. He showed 3 and then didn't pull the trigger. Back to Benara, they go the other way. Watwood with the basketball. He's looking to lob, and there's nobody there to receive, so back on the other side to Dodson. Dodson got chopped in the face, I think. His head snapped back in a hurry.
Now that foul is on Robbins. It'll be his first, team's second. As they kind of set a screen for Dodson. Robbins tried to get squeezed through it and then made contact with Dodson, and so that's the first foul, or the second foul rather, for the Bobcats on Robbins' first in the game.
Rakeem Anderson sat down for South Central. Brody Markley's in now, the 5'11 sophomore. He played quite a lot the other night. 9-1 South Central. They have the ball in the lane. No chance at a shot for Benara, so they get it away. Now back to Benara. Shot in the lane for 2. This time is good. Anthony Benara has his first points, and it's 11-1 South Central.
Well, if South Central continues to shoot like this, it will be a long day for CHBC.
Driving it inside is Wojcik for CHBC, and he got fouled on the way to the basket.
On the way, looks like 5 signaled to the bench, so that's Ethan Watwood's first foul and the team's second.
Wojcik will inbound on the baseline. Gets it in safely to Callum. He picks up. I guess he didn't pick it up. He grabbed it. Now he gets it out top of the pass to Lorton. Now to Robbins. And now pass to Callum. Back to Robbins on the wing, back out to Callum. They go down low to Radloff against the double team. Got it away to Wojcik. He lays it up and in.
Well, it was a nice cut from Wojcik from the perimeter through the lane, and a good job by Radloff of realizing he was doubled and not forcing anything, and then seeing the cutter and hitting him.
So the Bobcats get him a bucket. That makes it 11-3. Benara with the ball for South Central. They reverse it. Dodson with the catch. Going to work. Curls down the lane. Lays it up off balance and got it. Aiden Dodson with 10 already. It's 13-3 South Central.
And Robbins is really playing decent defense. He's just going to have his teammates help him a little bit.
Robbins shoots for 2 here and got it. So that's 2 trips in a row now. The Bobcats have scored. It's a 13-5 game, so some signs of life out of CHBC. Benara across the half line. Gets it away to Markley. Markley drives down, now doesn't shoot, goes to the corner. The catch over there by Watwood to Smith. He gets it down low. Dodson shot short. Rebound put up and good by Markley. So Dodson missed. Markley with the putback. And the lead back to 10 for the Cougars, 15-5. 2:15 to go, opening quarter. Our first of 3 here at the NTC. Radloff to Wojcik. Nice pass, but Lorton couldn't find the handle on it. And it's grabbed by Benara, and he got fouled.
Well, and that foul is going to be on Robbins, and that's one that they can't afford him to pick up on the opposite end of the court. If he's going to be the primary defender on Dodson, he now has his second personal and the team's third.
3 changes for South Central. Anderson is back. Max Magnus is in for the first time. The 5'11 junior, and Bergman's back in. So those 3 join Dodson and Benara. 15-5 South Central. 2 minutes to go. First quarter. Again, first of 3 here tonight. Out top, the catch by Magnus. They get it away to Benara. Down inside. Nice move. The basket layup. Good by Anthony Benara. He has 4. And the lead's a dozen. That's the biggest lead of the game. Minute and a half to go, opening quarter. Wojcik for CHCC. Baseline pass to Lorton. The shot comes off the front of the rim. No good. Anderson a rebound for South Central. And Raheem will just take care of things himself. Runs it across the half line. Bounce pass away to Bergman. To Benara. Looking, and he gets it away now to Magnus. Magnus to Dodson out top, and he drives through 2 and got hooked, and a foul on the Bobcats.
Well, Bain came into the game, and he's been the primary defender on Dodson when Robbins left, and that time coming over to try to help was Lorton, and Lorton got called for the reach, his first, team's 4th.
So when those 3 kids came in for South Central, Bain came in for the Bobcats. 17-5 South Central. They're trying to get it inbound, and they do. Over to Anderson, wide open on a 3. Back of the rim, shot no good. Lorton the rebound for the Bobcats. He hands it to Wojcik. So the Bobcats down a dozen, but looking to score, and the ball passed down court, and a nice job by Magnus of getting in front of that pass and stealing it for South Central, and then he got fouled.
I believe they signaled a jump.
They did signal a jump. Okay. So alternate possession leaves it with CHBC. Cougars sit Benara down. 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. South Central up 17-5. I didn't mention Callaway Smith came in there for the Cougars. Here's a shot by Bain. Good. Got an angle. Hits the jumper.
Yeah, that was a nice find from Callum. Made the extra pass, and Bain squared up and knocked it down.
Carter Bain's first points. It's 17-7. So a 10-point game. Half a minute to go, opening quarter. But we've seen that opening quarters don't always necessarily determine a game. Out top, Bergman with the ball for the Cougars. Got it on the side, the catch by Magnus.
That being said, the Bobcats could really use a stop here.
17-7 the score. Anderson out top, down to 10 seconds, and now they spread it for the last shot. Down to 6, down to 5. They get it over on the side. Now they fired underneath it. Dodson put it up and in and drew the foul.
Well, Dodson faked like he was going out towards the wing, then all of a sudden went back door, and his defender just couldn't keep up with him, as it was a great pass right on the money. Dodson caught and shot, and then was fouled basically all in one motion as Carter Bain picks up the foul, his first, team's 5th.
Bucket restores that 12-point lead for South Central. It's 19-7. The and one's good. So 20-7 South Central, and Dotson has 13 of those 20. They make a change, too. And the Bobcats get it to midcourt, where Wolchik launches one that's wide left. That ends our first quarter of play. First of 3 here at the NTC tournament tonight. After one, it's South Central 20, CHBC 7, 97.9 XFM.
The attorneys and staff of Taylor Law Offices welcome the teams and players to the National Trail Conference Boys Basketball Tournament. Taylor Law Offices hopes that everyone enjoys the competition.
It's NTC Tourney Week, and Tingley Insurance in downtown Effingham wishes players fast breaks, jump shots, and lots of rebounds. Tingley Insurance, a proud supporter of high school basketball.
Diedrich Bank is proud to be a sponsor of the NTC tournament. Good luck to all of our area teams. Diedrich Bank, live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
First quarter numbers, Matt.
How's 60% shooting from the field sound to you?
That's really good.
That's what the Bobcats did.
Oh, my.
But they were just 3 of 5. South Central, 8 of 11 from the field in that first quarter, 2 of 3 from long range. CHBC didn't try a 3. CHBC, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and the Cougars, 2 of 3 from the line. 4 rebounds for South Central to 1 for CHBC.
And the Cougars got the ball, and the Bobcats steal it. Wolchik missed the layup, left it short. The rebound taken down by Watwood.
You won't see him miss like that very often.
And the Cougars put a little too much oomph on their pass to beat the pressure and threw it out of bounds.
So, after a first quarter where South Central didn't have a turnover, they've turned it over twice in less than 30 seconds. CHBC, by the way, had 3 turnovers in that first quarter.
So Bobcat basketball, they're down 13. They drive it inside. Oh, nice pass from Wolchik to Lorton, and he got fouled going up for a shot. He'll be at the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Watwood didn't think so. He thought he had the ball clean, but the official right away said you got him on the arm. That's Watwood's second foul, the third on the Cougars.
By the way, I think I saw, we didn't have much time to check, I think the Bobcats are playing 1-3-1 now defensively, so we'll check the next time down the floor.
Yes, they have switched to a zone after playing man the entire first quarter.
Change for South Central. They sit down Watwood, and back into the fray is Max Magnus. 20-7 South Central. We're telling Dotson to get his strings back in his shorts, so now we're good to go. There's a lot to keep track of. Meanwhile, back at the line, Gage Lorton puts it up and got it. So Lorton gets the second one, and 4 different kids have 2 points now for the Bobcats.
Yes.
It's 20-8.
They're balanced.
Yes, indeed.
Need more balance.
More balance. Dotson with it on the side, back out top to Magnus. To Anderson, they swing it left side to Smith. Back to Bergman, pardon me. Inside, shot hooked up and good. Nice move and a nice job. Was that Benar or was it
Max
Magnus that put that up and in? His first points. The 22-8, a 14-point lead for South Central now. We're a minute into the second quarter. After this, we have Neoga, Windsor Stew Straws, then Altamont and Beecher. Bobcats, Wolchik gets it down low to Bain. It got knocked loose, but regained by Caden Cowan. Bobcats, like Matt said, have shot the ball well. They just haven't had many shots. Between turnovers and good defense, it's just not gone well for them as far as opportunities. They've made the most of the opportunities they've had, though. Pass knocked loose, but it's corralled by Lorton. So the Bobcats keep it. Radloff's back in. He's got it at the free throw line. Driving it inside. Bain shot no good, but he did draw the foul. He'll be at the line to shoot a pair.
South Central kind of known for a 1-3-1 zone of their own, but this zone's a little different. in the sense that the top man does pop out and make it look like a 1-2-2, and that's actually what they kind of play a lot of also. But then they kind of drop him in from time to time, too, to make it a 2-1-2. And bottom line is, Cougars got the ball in the middle, then kicked it out, and that allowed Bain to drive to the hoop, and he drew the foul on Seth Bergman, and that's his second, and the team's fourth.
The Bergman's back down, Jacob Smith back in. The bigs exchange some playing time here for South Central. Bain's second foul shot bounced all over the place except in. Radloff got the rebound, missed, got it again, got fouled trying to put this one up. He's going to the line for two.
Well, credit Radloff for just staying with it, and even he did a good job to get the initial rebound, and even though he didn't hit that shot, he got another one and put that one up and got fouled by Smith. That'll be his first. They've got 4 on the board, but it's 5. They've got 6 for CHBC, but it should be 5 for them as well. They just simply got the last foul on the board on the wrong side.
And it's already corrected. Radloff gets them both down. So A.J. has his first 2 points, and it's 22-11. And the other thing CHBC's been able to do in the first couple of minutes of this quarter is slow South Central down offensively. Smith with a tough catch in the middle for the Cougars. On the side, they get it away to Benara. Now out to Anderson, to Magnus. Back inside, and they kick it back out to Anderson. He moves in for a 2, and he got it.
Nice little shot fake on the 3. Got his man to fly by and put up the jumper.
Rakeem Anderson's first bucket. We have time. 5:39 to go. Second quarter. We're at the NTC tournament. South Central 24, CHBC 11 on 97.9 XFM.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should.
5:39 to go, second quarter. It's 24-11. South Central leading Cowden, Herrick, Beecher City at the NTC tournament. Neoga and Windsor's 2 straws after this one, then Dietrich and Altamont. So we've got a couple of more good ones after this one. Bobcats get the ball back in play. Let's see what they do after the timeout that might change things. Callum with the ball to Wojcik. Down on the side, Bain looking to go inside. Tough catch by Radloff, but he made it. He puts it up and in. So A.J. Radloff has 4. And now it's an 11-point game again, so at least they're matching South Central.
Yeah, they settled down a little bit on the offensive end. It looks like they're just making a couple extra good passes and getting themselves in better positions.
Magnus gets it to Dodson. Dodson goes baseline, loads it up for 2, and it's short. And the rebound comes out to Anderson for the Cougars. Well, they've done a good job slowing Dodson down, too. But other people have been able to pick up some of the slack. Anderson slings it to the left side. Magnus shoots for 3, and he got it. Max Magnus has 5, and that extends the Bobcats lead, the Cougars lead to 14. That matches the biggest lead they've had in the game. Callum across the half line for CHBC. Catch by Lorton. Out to Wojcik. Wojcik generally has been their leading scorer this season. He tries ahead of the key 3, no good. Got a tie up on the jump between Radloff and Smith, and it's going to go out of bounds to the Bobcats.
That 3 was right on line, but just long.
We had a good look at it.
Yeah.
Wojcik gets it inbounded in the corner to Lorton. He is heavily guarded, as in can't get my arms up over my head. Timeout called by CHBC to save the possession. 4:12 to go, second quarter. It's South Central 27, CHBC 13 on 97.9 XFM.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build, live. Experience the Fieldcrest Homes difference.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham has a large selection of in-stock spas and hot tubs that can be personalized to best fit your needs. Learn more at Wet Pools and Spas today.
4:12 to go, second quarter, first of three here at the NTC. It's South Central 27, CHBC 13. See the Bobcats ball to try to inbound, see if they can cut into this deficit a little. Lorton over to Bain. Now they get the ball to Callum. Aiden Callum with it out top. On the dribble to Bain, back to Callum. Down on the side, Wojcik fires it underneath the Radloff. Squirms, shoots, got it, and drew the foul. Nice job by the sophomore.
Working against the zone, they can get Radloff matched up against the smaller kid with some ball movement, and Wojcik made an inventive pass to get him the ball, and Radloff did the rest there, hitting the shot, drawing the foul, and it's another personal for Jacob Smith. At 16 fouls, but three players have 2 fouls apiece now for South Central.
So South Central exchanges their bigs. Bergman down, Smith back in, and the foul shot's no good, and Anderson the rebound for South Central. So it's 27-15 South Central, 3:45 to go before halftime. At the top, they get it to Benara. Get it away now to Bergman, and a pass to Magnus, and a reach-in foul on the Bobcats.
Yeah, and the Bobcats went back to a man-to-man, so they're kind of switching the defenses around, trying to make them adjust to something. Wojcik picked up that foul. It's his first and the team's sixth now for the Bobcats.
South Central will inbound right in front of the CHBC bench. Cougars will inbound right in front of the CHBC bench. They get it into Benara.
Get your cats straight.
No kidding. The felines of America here. Cougars with the ball. More exciting when you see one of them. Although Bobcats,
I don't want to, yeah.
I just will pass on both. On the side now on top to Dodson, who's been kind of quiet. Puts a shot up, came off no good, but he drew the foul, so Dodson going to the line shoot a pair. He hadn't put the ball up for a while.
No, it's his only, kind of his second shot attempt. That wasn't a true attempt since he got fouled on it, but yeah, that foul on Bain. And that'll be his. I have one on the board. I'm going to double check. I have him with 2.
Dodson makes the first one. He has 14 points. That's my point about why he hadn't scored for a while, because he has 14 already. Makes it 28-15. Bain down for CHBC. And Magnus down for South Central. Second foul shot's good. Dodson got them both. Aiden with 15. He had 31 in their first contest. Tough drive by Wojcik, and he tried to go down low and just about gave Bain a mohawk.
Well, actually, that was number 5, Carson Underwood, who checked in. As that pass was, again, a decent idea, but a little too much steam on it.
Different headband, sorry.
Yeah. No.
Underwood's in now for the Bobcats. Out tops, they get it to Bergman now to Markley. Catch by Dodson to Anderson. Looking underneath and fed off on the wing to Benara. Now he drives down low and laid it up and in. A little surprise party there. He was standing out front and all of a sudden hit the Jets.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3 in this ball game, and he might have been 5 for 5 the other night. I have to go back and look.
Here's a shot for 2. No good. Callum for the Bobcats. Rebound Dodson, and it is see you later as he lays it up and in. He has pretty good acceleration.
Yeah, he can get up and down the court pretty quickly.
17 now for Dodson. The lead is 18 for South Central, 33-15. Corner 3, no good by Callum for the Bobcats. Rebound Dodson, lost it, and it's regained by the Bobcats. Inside shot for 2, no good off the hands of Gage Lorton, but he got fouled.
Well, Wojcik went to the floor to get to that loose ball, and from the floor he passed it back to his teammate. That was pretty, again, inventive on his part. And Lorton knew what to do, went to the basket, got fouled, and that foul's on Bergman, so now he has 3 personals.
Foul shot up and short. Lorton with 2 points tonight, 6-foot junior, had 3 in their first game, which was, again, a loss to Neoga back on Monday night. Lorton's second one up and good. So a miss and a make. Lorton with 3 points, and it's 33-16. But again, South Central was up 18 before that foul shot went down.
Well, they left Bergman out there with 3 fouls. That's interesting.
I think they had 3 on Smith already, and I guess they're just going to go with one big or the other. And now off the ball, we got an offensive foul.
Yeah, it looked like Markley got called for a shove as he was trying to get somewhere, and Wojcik was in the way, and the official said, well, you can't move him.
You can say, excuse me, but can't move him. So the ball goes to the Bobcats on the turnover, and that's their third in the quarter. Down in the corner, the catch by Underwood to Wojcik. He's looking underneath, trying to get it to Radloff again. Instead, it's away to Underwood. Way back outside. Dangerous pass. Dodson almost snagged it, but they retained it, and a shot put up no good by Callum for the Bobcats. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be South Central basketball. Minute 22 to go before the break. 33-16 South Central. They scored 20 points in the first quarter, 13 by Dodson, and they have added to the lead since then. Looking to go underneath, but nobody home, so they got it away from Bergman to Benara to Dodson. Down the lane, off balance, got whacked. Underwood, I believe, was the whacker.
Looks to be the case. Carson has his first foul, team's 8th, and, you know, when you're shooting well and you can drive to the basket, you can get some easy points at the free throw line. Now, I mean, might not be easy to take a shot or two like he did, but still, the idea is the same. He's so quick, he can attack, too.
Stop the presses. Dodson missed the foul shot. Aiden's got one more here. It's up. It's right in the heart. So 18 points for Aiden Dodson, and the lead is 18 for South Central over CHPC, 34-16, and Dodson's going to get a minute off here at the end of this first half. Bobcats, meanwhile, get it down court. Wojcik hoped he had a shot. Instead, he had a man in his face. So they bring it out top. Callum on the dribble to Wojcik. Stops out top. Back to Callum. Bout lost it. Just saved it from going back over the timeline. Good work. Callum, the sophomore, stands out top, and they're maybe going to go for the last one.
It looked like it, but now they try to do something.
Underwood got a man up in the air, and Markley landed on top of him, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pass fake, and Markley just came down on top of him, so now he has his second foul, and that'll be the team's 9th, so a 1-and-1 on the way still.
Dodson returns. Down goes Markley. Magnus sits down, and Anderson's back. Blake's got a little room to maneuver.
Watwood's back.
Oh, thank you. Foul shot by Underwood. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Benara, so it'll stay with the Bobcats. Now, they bring Magnus back in, and down goes Watwood.
Now, they don't want him to pick up his third foul, thinking on the defensive end, more likely.
So with a half minute to go before halftime, CHBC with the ball. Callum with it out top. 34-16, South Central with the big lead. The Bobcats have even symbolically like to get the last basket here to give them a little momentum going into the locker room. Nice move. They got it to Wojcik, who fed Radloff for the layup. So Radloff with 8, 34-18, down to 4 seconds. Let's see. Dodson from a long way away. Way short. Put back is good at the buzzer, though, by Benara. He was in just the right spot.
Well, and he didn't quit. A lot of times you see a shot go up towards the end of the quarter. Everybody just stops because they think the time's going to expire. Well, he went and rebounded, flipped it up in time.
As a result, South Central by 18 here at the break. At halftime at the NTC tournament at Altamont, it's South Central 36, Cowden, Herrick, Beecher City 18 here on 97.9 XFM.
Compass Advisory Group is here to guide you in the right direction for all of your investment and insurance needs. Contact Kurt Strohmeyer or Corey McDaniel at 217-347-9697.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Since 1937, Geckner Brothers Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has been proud to support local and area teams, and that continues with this year's Christmas Classic. Good luck, area teams, from the family at Geckner Brothers.
Keep warm this winter with a Carrier furnace from Prupp's Refrigeration in downtown Effingham.
This is the Compass Advisory Group Halftime Show. For all of your insurance needs, contact Corey McDaniel at 347-9697.
Back at Altamont Community High School, Thursday night action from the 87th Annual National Trail Conference Boys Basketball Tournament. At halftime, South Central way in front of Cowden, Herrick, Beecher City, 36-18. This is the first of three broadcasts tonight. We'll be right back after this with Neoga and Windsor, Stewart's and Strasburg, and then Altamont and Dietrich. So those on the way tonight. Two more games tomorrow night. The finals are Saturday, 4 broadcasts that day. Plus, don't forget, we have high school girls basketball for you tomorrow night. That should be a fun one. Lady Shoes and Lady Hearts. That ought to be a lot of fun. All right, as far as scoring in that first half, it was 20-7 South Central after a quarter, so they had a big 13-point lead. Then they outscored Bobcats 16-11 in the second quarter, added up 36-18. As far as scoring for CHBC, Clayton Wolchik has 2 points. Caden Callum yet to score. Gage Lorton has 3. Kenny Robbins 2. A.J. Radloff working hard has 8. Carter Bain has 3. And Carson Underwood has played but has yet to score. 7 and 11 for the Bobcats, 18 points. For South Central, Aiden Dodson has 18 points. Anthony Venara has 8. Ethan Watwood yet to score. Raheem Anderson has 2. Jacob Smith yet to score. Seth Bergman 1 point. Brody Markley 2 points. Max Magnus 5 points. Callaway Smith sneaked in, I think, about 2 trips up and down the floor. He didn't score. And the Cougars quarters of 20 and 16 for their 36 points. So 36-18, South Central with the lead. Have a look at the numbers on this one when we're back in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham has a large selection of in-stock spas and hot tubs that can be personalized to best fit your needs. Learn more at Wet Pools and Spas today.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
With the big lead, Matt will have the numbers to explain how that's so.
Well, some of these numbers are almost unexplainable. This is some strange stats, some good, some bad. You got to start with South Central. 16 of 21 from the field, 76%. Aiden Dodson, has missed 4 of their 5 shots. And he has 18 points and is 6 of 10 from the field and 4 of 5 at the free throw line.
Should we ask who the other guy is that missed a shot?
Well, you can ask. It's Rakeem Anderson. He went 1 of 2. By the way, I did check. Anthony Benara, 4 for 4 in this game so far. He was 5 for 5 the other night in their loss.
I don't know how many shots you got to do to get into the book for the record.
He's got to be getting there. There's some numbers in here that are crazy, and one of them is each team has committed 3 turnovers in the first half. That's it. The HBC had their 3 in the first quarter. South Central had their 3 in the second quarter, 2 of them on the first 2 possessions, and then they got called for an offensive foul about halfway into the quarter. So that's their 3. Again, South Central 16 of 21 from the field at 76%. They're 5 of 7 at the free throw line for 71%, and 3 of 5 from the three-point arc at 60%. They've doubled up Cowden, Herrick, Beecher City on the rebounds. They lead 8 to 4. Of course, when they're shooting like this, not going to be a lot of rebounds.
No, sir.
I already told you, both teams have 3 turnovers each. CHBC is shooting 46%. They're 6 of 13 from the field. They're 6 of 12 at the line. They could do a little better there. That would help them at 50%. And they're 0 of 2 from beyond the arc. So just some unbelievable numbers here at the half. Again, Dodson 6 of 10 from the field, 4 of 5 at the line, 18 points and a rebound. 5 points from Max Magnus, 2 for 2. With 2 rebounds. Brody Markley's 1 for 1 with 2 points and a rebound. Seth Bergman's 1 for 2 at the free throw line with his 1 point. Anthony Benara, again, 4 for 4 from the field with 8 points and a rebound. And Rakeem Anderson, 1 for 2 with 2 points and 3 boards. On the other side, CHBC's A.J. Radloff, well, he's 3 for 3 from the field, 2 for 3 at the free throw line. He has 8 points and 2 rebounds. Then 3 points from Carter Bain, 1 for 1 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. Also, Carson Underwood, 0 for 1 from the field, from the free throw line. Gage Lorton's 0 for 2 from the field, 3 of 6 at the line, 3 points and a rebound. Caden Callum, 0 for 3 from the field. Kenny Robbins, 1 for 1 with 2 points. And Clayton Wojcik is 1 for 3 from the field with 2 points and a rebound. And those are the numbers here at the half, Greg.
Man, thank you, Matt. Those are astounding. We've got a couple of people who said, hi, Barb Shelton's watching on video from St. Elmo. I've also seen a couple of others. Just a few here in the early going. But thanks to everybody who's watching from any place. And we'll remind you, live video and audio streaming. Caleb's given me not only 1, but 2 thumbs up. So things must be going great over there. We'll remind you, coming up after this, Neoga and Windsor's 2 Straws. And then it's Altamont and Dietrich. So lots more fun to come tonight. And you get to join us. We'll be back with that second half action in a minute on 97.9 XFM.
A tumble on the field.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and outdoor recreational needs. Leisure Times, where we specialize in family fun.
Whether you're in the market to purchase a new or pre-owned vehicle, Northside Ford on North Keller Drive in Effingham will find a vehicle that works for you. Check out Northside Ford's selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build?
No. We're ready for the second half of action. Boy, it is a lopsided score, but this Bobcat team, they can get back at you in a hurry. So
they can,
we'll
see. And you have to think South Central shooting can't continue the way it is, but they are working for some pretty good shots, and Dodson and Benara, they've been hot all tournament, so I don't know.
I guess that was the key, that when Dodson missed there right before the halftime buzzer, Benara grabbed it, stuck it back up and in. And they get the ball to start the second half, and Dodson turns around the lane and shoots and makes it. Aiden Dodson has 20 points already. He has 51 tournament points in a game and a half. It's 38-18. He is having himself a tournament. Bobcats will see what they can do about closing the gap, though. They get it to Callum over on the side. Kenny Robbins back in. Fouls and all to start the second half for CHBC.
Yeah, he had to sit for a long time.
Wojcik gets bumped. That's pretty obvious. Dodson the bumper.
And you know what? Maybe go at Dodson a little bit. Maybe make him work on the defensive end, and then if he picks up some fouls, it can only benefit you. That's his first, though.
They'll look to inbound it, and the Bobcats do. Robbins, corner. Wojcik didn't pull the trigger on a three. Back out top to Callum, and the Bobcats set it up. 38-18 South Central. Swinging on the other wing to Robbins, back to Callum. In the lane, pass led Radloff a little too long, and it's stolen by the Cougars. They go down low, and the layup is no good by Benar, but he got fouled on it, and he'll be at the line to shoot a pair.
Well, he missed, so something had to happen. And that's not he did get fouled. There was not much doubt about that.
We have the conclusive proof in the book.
Yeah. Wojcik picked up that foul. That'll be his second, team's first.
Anthony Benar with 8 points. Foul shot good. So we're talking a lot about Dodson, but Benara, as you said, perfect from the field, and he has 9 points now. And there's the new biggest lead of the night for South Central. That foul shot, though, short. Dodson the rebound, turnaround, no good. This rebound grabbed by Gage Lorton for CHBC. They throw it to the middle to Radloff, back to, I guess it was Wojcik trying to get it on the baseline. Robbins must have been the intended receiver, but it's out of bounds. Last touch, though, by South Central. So the Bobcats will retain possession.
Kind of fortunate, too, but they kept hustling also. That always helps.
Radloff got it away, and Callum with the ball. Runner for two, no good, but they say he got fouled going up, and he'll be at the line.
Yeah, he just kind of put the floater up from about 10 feet, and he got fouled on the play by number 40, Seth Bergman. That's a big foul for him and the Cougars, as he just picked up his fourth.
So Smith has 3, right?
I only have Smith with 2.
All right.
But we're going to find out, well, should find out with Smith coming in here.
Callum makes the foul shot. That's his first point tonight. Yeah, down goes Bergman with the 4, and Smith in to replace him.
And on the foul board over there, it does say 2 for Smith. So at least I agree with the foul board. The book still could say something different.
That's conclusive for me. Foul shot no good. Rebound grabbed by Smith for South Central. 39-19, South Central with a big lead. Anderson looked to get it inside, thought about a 3, and sends it back out top. Dodson the catch. He loads it up for 3. No good. Rebound. Who else? Benara. And they get it away. Those two have been busy. Anderson with the ball out top.
They seem to rebound each other misses, which doesn't happen often.
They get it inside, and the shot put up and good by Jacob Smith. His first point. That makes it 41-19. Well, now everybody's scoring for South Central. 22-point lead. Out top, Robbins. They sent it to the left side, but the pass was just a little outside and out of bounds. Second turnover on the Bobcats. They make a couple of changes. They bring in Drake Davis, who's a 5'9" senior. First time we've seen him. And they sit down Morton. And Trevor Teese is back. We haven't seen him since Monday night. Teese is a 5'11" senior. So those two changes. Tanner just trying to get a lot of kids in the action. Cougars get it out top. Benara with the basketball into the lane. Rises on a 2. No good. Back of the rim. Rebound Wojcik for CHBC, and he's wanting to run. Across the half line, then has to slow down. Got it to Teese. Back to Wojcik underneath. The pass, and Drake Davis lost the handle on it.
Got called for steps.
Oh, all right.
That'll be the team's third turnover. Nice look from Wojcik, but the pass kind of handcuffed him, and that caused him to take that extra step.
41-19 South Central. Cougars with the ball and 5:10 to go third quarter. Anderson with it. Bounce pass safely to Watwood. Get it out top, and the catch by Smith. Got it knocked loose. Now nobody has it. Now everybody has it. I think we got to jump eventually. Anderson for South Central. Drake Davis for CHBC, the held ball, and it's out of bounds to South Central. To CHBC, I'm sorry, that was my next guess.
So it's the first turnover for the Cougars here in this quarter. And, well, you know, Coach Doreen, rather, he left Benara in the game. I mean, he's missed a shot.
Well, he's got a little bit more patience, I guess.
Maybe, I don't know.
Than we do. Hey, you missed? Get out of here, kid. Nope, he's going to give him another try.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Wojcik to Radloff, out to Callum, curled into a double team. Now he goes down low. Good spin move. Shot put up no good by Wojcik, and the rebound goes to the Cougars, and Benara says, see ya, and he lays it up and in.
Okay.
Man, he can book.
A rebound in the basket, I guess he can say.
Yep. He has 11 now. 43-19. Wojcik shoots and hits on the other end. Count the basket. He's going to line for the and one.
Well, Wojcik has really played a solid game, and the focus of South Central's defense starts with Wojcik. But he's also set up some teammates like Radloff for some shots and made some other good passes. But you can see he's being more aggressive here for his own look early in this third quarter, and I can't blame him for that either.
Watwood sits down for South Central, and so does Smith,
because that was his third foul.
They got Callaway Smith in, so Smith for Smith, and one other change. Magnus is back. 43-19, 4:10 to go in the third quarter. 5, 8, 10, 18, 21. I got 21 points for CHBC. Am I wrong?
Well, I think, did you count that shot for Wojcik?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't, because they just inbounded it underneath. I thought, like you did, that was going to count, but it must not have.
I thought I saw the official on there signal shot.
I agree with you.
Okay, well, so now they do score because they get it inside to A.J. Radloff. He puts it up and in. So he has 10 of their 21, and it's 43-21. Benara with it out top for South Central, working against the double team. Got it away safely to Callaway Smith. Good pass underneath. Magnus shot no good, but he's going to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, Callaway really did a nice job of setting up the drive for his teammate, and Magnus got fouled by a trio of Bobcats, and they go with number 14, Trevor Teese, picking up his first, team's second.
So 14 fouled 14. Max Magnus foul shot, in and out. He's sitting on 5 points. Hit a big three earlier. And we've got time. Timeout, Bobcats, I believe, with 3:38 to go. Third quarter, game 1 of 3 here at the NTC. 3:38 to go in the third. It's South Central 43, CHBC 21 on 97.9 XFM.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
Keep warm this winter with a Carrier furnace from Probst Refrigeration in downtown Effingham.
Member FDIC.
We're about halfway through the third quarter of our first of 3. It's South Central with a big lead, 43-21, and they have another foul shot here. They've been pretty good at foul shots. Max Magnus at the line. This one's good. So he missed the first one before the timeout. Got the second one after the timeout. He has 6. And it's 44-21. Driving down low, Wojcik, big collision and a turnover. Down court, Benara faked one way, went the other way, laid it up and in. Nice move.
That was not easy. He's a lefty. He was on the right side, but he got it up and in, and now we've got a blocking foul as the Cougars are pressing.
Benara ended up getting a bucket and then a foul, except the foul's not on him. It's on Brody Markley.
So Brody has his third foul.
Bobcats get it inbounded. Wojcik going coast to coast. Nice pass underneath. Shot put up and good by Drake Davis. Drake Davis's first points makes it 46-23.
And he got that shot away just in time because the defense was coming.
He just beat the rush. Down low, Callaway Smith got whacked trying to put a layup up, so he'll be at the line to shoot two.
Trevor Teese took a big swing at it. Now, he got a lot of ball, but we've said it a lot over the years. If you take a big swing, that gets the official's attention. I'm not saying he didn't get part of Smith, but it's an easier call for the official when you take that kind of a hack at the offensive player.
Callaway Smith makes the first one, his first point. It's 47-23. Down goes Magnus, and back in is Lockwood for South Central. Second foul shot, good. So Callaway Smith's first 2 points, 48-23. There is a 25-point lead. Bobcats still in backcourt. They get it across the half line. Go to the middle to Radloff. He needs help. Down low, tough catch, but it was made. Grabbed out of there by Trevor Teese. Underneath, Wojcik sticks it up and in.
Well, it was a slick move through the lane, and he was able to elude the defense and get a shot hooked up and in.
He's been busy trying to set everybody else up. He hasn't had much chance to score. That gives him 4, and it's 48-25. Cougars work it out top. They go to the wing. Watwood loads it up for 3, and he got it. Even Watwood, who had a tough night shooting the ball the other night, drains one there.
First shot attempt of the night for Watwood, so probably good for him to see one go through the hoop.
Offensive foul. Apparently Dodson went flying down court, and Caden Callum is looking for the number of that truck. He got run over.
Well, foul is on CHBC. Drake Davis picking up his first and the team's 4.
Pardon me.
He set an illegal screen.
All right, so an offense foul and a turnover, and the Cougars get it off. Out top, Smith got it away to Markley back in the game, and he traveled. He got a foul. That's why he traveled.
And another quick foul on Drake Davis.
Markley was trying to make his way through the lane, and all of a sudden he got moving a lot quicker than he thought he would.
He has 2, and team has 5.
Callum's doing some calisthenics down here because he got clobbered earlier that last trip. Here's a 3, good. And drained by Callaway Smith, and off the bench here for the Cougars, he has 5. And it's 54-25. And they have loads of people who can score. Out top, Callum. Wojcik right at the head of the key, still on the dribble. Tries to get it and does finally to Radloff. Back to Wojcik. Was open on a 3. Tries to go down low. Tough catch. Radloff put it up too strong. Rebound on the floor. Finally grabbed by Markley for South Central. Gets it away to Dodson. He's coming. Everybody get out of the way. Shot no good, though. And a rebound taken down by Trevor Teese for CHBC. He has it down court. Side to Wojcik. Nice pass, tough catch. Radloff put it up and in. Wow. A.J. Radloff has a dozen now for the Bobcats, and it's 54-27.
And I bet 8, maybe 10 of those points are off of passes from Wojcik.
Shot underneath. Wow. Nice move to the hole. Put up and good.
Throw to Markley.
Markley, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he ended up with 4, like a whirling dervish. It's 56-27, and now we got a blocking foul, I think, on Markley.
So that'll be Markley's 4th. And look, it's a 29-point game, so not a lot to be concerned about with foul trouble here. But it's just not a trend you want to start for your next couple of games if you're South Central.
Markley sits down. Dodson sits down. Jacob Smith sits down. Back in is Bergman, Anderson, Watwood, Callaway Smith, and Max Magnus. That's who's out there right now for South Central. They lead at 56-27. Bobcats get it at the free throw line. They go on the side, the catch by Callum. Now Caden Callum going to take his time. He's a 5'6" sophomore, and I'm rooting for him to grow some because I think he'll be a fun player the next couple of years.
He already has got the potential for it, but yeah, if he puts on a little size, that'll be nice for the Bobcats.
He's working it hard out top, swings it left side. Wojcik thought about a 3 and set out to Teese, and his 3 is no good. But look at good hustle by Callum to get the rebound for the Bobcats. Drives it inside. Little runner no good. Put back no good by Drake Davis. This shot is good by A.J. Radloff, just ahead of the buzzer. So Radloff with 14, and that makes it a little closer. We've played 3 in our game 1 of 3 here at the NTC. It's South Central 56, Cowden, Herrick, Beecher City 29 here on 97.9 XFM.
The attorneys and staff of Taylor Law Offices welcome the teams and players to the National Trail Conference Boys Basketball Tournament. Taylor Law Offices hopes that everyone enjoys the competition.
It's NTC Tourney Week, and Tingley Insurance in downtown Effingham wishes players fast breaks, jump shots, and lots of rebounds. Tingley Insurance, a proud supporter of high school basketball.
Diedrich Bank is proud to be a sponsor of the NTC tournament. Good luck to all of our area teams. Diedrich Bank, live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Come see all the new and exciting Chevrolet and Toyota vehicles here at Dan Heck Chevrolet Toyota, South Route 45 in Effingham, or shop and buy 24/7 at danheck.com.
Third quarter, sir.
South Central cooled down from the field, just 7 of 11.
Whoa.
They're 4 of 6 at the free throw line, 2 of 3 from deep. CHBC 5 of 10 from the floor.
And South Central hasn't missed a beat. They do a nice job getting the ball to the receiver inside, Aiden Dodson, and he laid it up and in. And it's 58-29 Cougars. 22 now for Dodson, and he's really slowed down from his early pace. He had like 13 in the first quarter. Sitting on 22 now. And the Cougars with a big lead, so they're not grinding anybody to powder here. CHBC working hard. They've scored 11 points each of the last 2 quarters, so they're getting the ball in the basket. Callum with it. Swings it out top, still on the dribble. Pulls it out now and sees what they can develop. Wojcik with the ball. Hooks it into the lane. Lost the handle. Grabbed out of there by Bergman. Gets it down to Dodson. Layup. Never got to the basket because he got fouled by Kenny Robbins.
Robbins was hustling back, tried to get a clean swipe at the ball, but the officials say he got him on the arm. So Dodson heads to the line. Just to finish the stats, CHBC 5 of 10 from the field. That's 50%. They're almost shooting that for the game. They were 1 of 2 at the free throw line, 0 of 1 from deep. They did have 5 turnovers to South Central's 1. CHBC out-rebounded South Central 6-5.
Very interesting stat. Foul shot was no good by Dodson. Aiden has 1 more. He made that one. So 23 for Dodson, and he checks out, and that may be his farewell for the evening. Anderson sits down as well.
And as soon as the clock starts, I believe it will continue to roll, with the exception of a timeout now.
Got a 30-point lead, so, yeah, continuous clock rest of the show. So Gail, keep that in mind back at the studios. Robbins to Wojcik for CHBC. Inside, Lorton back in the game. Gage Lorton back out to Wojcik. Swing it over to Robbins. He loads up for 3. It rims out. No good. Rebound. Lorton put it up and in. He was the last one there, and he grabbed it, stuck it up and in. Lorton with 5, and it's 59-31. Pressure in backcourt. Cougars beat it. They get it to Bergman. Now they swing at the other side. The catch by Markley. Markley to the free throw line. To Watwood, and now they get it to Magnus, and he brings it out top. They showed 3. Callaway Smith says, so back out top. They go on the side, and a long 3 put up no good by Markley, and the rebound goes to the Bobcats. But Lorton got it and gets it out to Callum. Callum's got it and doesn't pull the trigger. We're under 6 minutes to go in this one, but again, continuous clock now that we're more than 30 points apart. Wojcik in the corner. Callum didn't shoot it. Now to Wojcik. Wojcik loads it up for 3, and he got it. Boy, tried to come out.
Yeah, and I'm glad it went in for him. He deserved it to go. He's been setting up everybody else, and it was nice to see him get a shot to fall there, too.
7 for Clayton Wojcik, driving it inside for South Central. Bergman, his shot no good, but he got the rebound. And he gets it underneath, and a shot off balance no good by Markley. Callum the rebound for the Bobcats. He gets it to the head of the key, over to Robbins on the right side. Out to Callum. Left side to Wojcik. Wojcik back over to Robbins. They go down low. No, they don't, because it's knocked away. Good hustle by Callaway Smith for South Central. It's off him, though, and it'll be CHBC ball.
Yeah, he read the play, got out in the passing lane. Couldn't quite get the clean steal, but did his job in knocking it away.
Bergman sat down, and Jacob Smith back in for South Central. Robbins real close to a travel, but he got it away in time. And Wojcik just threw it past Lorton, and Lorton tries to regain it, and everybody touched it. Well, I thought a South Central kid got a hand in there, but they call over and back. It did get across the half line, but I thought maybe somebody for South Central had touched it, but the official says, nope. Second turnover. Man, that is an exceptional number.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I mean, that's their 10th turnover in the game. I mean, it's not awful, you know?
Not in the least. So the Cougars have the ball and the big lead. It's up to 20, well, it's down to 25, I should say, but it got to 30, and so continuous clock continues. A lot of people get confused by that. Out top, try for three. Callaway Smith, no good, but a good hustle and rebound for Markley, and he got fouled.
Yeah, he really positioned himself well, got the rebound, and as he worked to try to get a shot away, he was fouled, but they say the foul's on the floor, and that's on Kenny Robbins. He has his fourth.
Whatwood will inbound. No, he won't.
It's the team seventh. That's
there you go.
I was kind of hesitating because they were hesitating, and, yep, it is a 1-and-1.
So with 3:28 quickly, as, again, we have a continuous clock, Markley foul shot, rimmed out, no good. Rebound goes to Dodson, or Lorton, rather. Gage Lorton for CHBC to Wojcik. Runner down the lane. Got it to go and drew the foul. Hope you were watching that on video. That was a heck of a move.
Took a little shot to the side of the head there. That's what even the official indicates when he goes to the scorer's table. But Wojcik says he's fine. He heads to the line.
We've got Neoga and Windsor's two straws coming up next, then Altamont and Dietrich, so stick with us. Foul shot, no good. Lorton tried a putback, no good. And it's out of bounds, and South Central touched it last, so it'll stay with the Bobcats. Okay, here we go. Line change. Baines coming back in for CHBC. That was the easy one because they only made one change. 4 kids for South Central. Smith gets to stay. Maddox Robb is in, a 5'10 sophomore, and Shane Clark, 5'9 senior. And now we have timeout. So, Gail, let's take this a 30-second timeout. 59-36 with 2:34 to go here. South Central with the lead on 97.9 XFM.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Cold outside? At McMahon Meats, we have a convenient drive-up window so you can stay in your warm car while we do the shopping. Call ahead at 217-813-6054. Good luck, area teams, in the tournament.
On the expected.
All right, 2:34 to go, and again, we're running under continuous clock when plays in. Wojcik has it inbounded, and he got triple teamed underneath and got it away somehow to a teammate. To Radloff, to Callum, corner three, good. Caden Callum goes from 1 point to 4 points with a three, and it's 59-39. Ball got away, regained by South Central, knocked loose by Lorton, and it's out of bounds. And it's going to end up going to the Bobcats. First turnover on South Central.
Second this half, 5th in the game.
That's an exceptional. That helps you get a big lead.
Yeah.
59-39, a 20-point game. It was 30-something, so the Bobcats have made some inroads.
Mm-hmm.
We're down to minute 50 to go. Ball knocked loose. Right in front of the Bobcat bench, Bain inbounds. He's out there with Wojcik and Callum, who loads up another three, and it's no good, but Bain the rebound for the Bobcats. Out to Wojcik. Corner, Bain, three, no good. Rebound grabbed by Paige Heiston, who's in for South Central. They get it down to Shane Clark, who loads it up for three, too strong. Callum the rebound for the Bobcats. And we roll the other way. Here's another three from the corner, good. Wojcik finally getting a chance to shine. Clayton Wojcik all of a sudden has 12 points. And it's 59-42, and time's called so the Bobcats can run in even more kids. And so with a minute 10, Tanner Thompson says, get on in there, kids. Riley Fisher is a 6-foot junior. August Cosart is a 5'6" freshman. And also joining the party, Drake Davis is back. I haven't mentioned Kyle Lamb's out there. He's a 6'1" sophomore. And there has to be one more kid, and he is Riley Fisher, a 6-foot junior. I think I got everybody. Ball knocked loose. Cougars have it. We're under a minute to go. Again, continuous clock. Over on the side, the catch by Shane Clark for South Central. Out top to Callaway Smith, and away to Maddox Robb. He is a sophomore for this Cougar ball club. He has it on the side, and they are just killing clock. They go inside. Nice catch, but as Seth Jones went up for the shot, he got fouled. Seth Jones, a 6'2" sophomore, will be at the line here, and I think he'll get a chance to shoot these before we run out of time.
Yep, Lamb picks up the foul, by the way, his first.
Seth Jones, sophomore for this South Central team, checks in at 6'2", eventually got the shot to go and bounced about 8 times, and finally fell in. Taking his time here. They're letting the clock run. Foul shot up and no good. So a make and a miss for Seth Jones. He gets his point in the book. And the Bobcats get it down court. You hear the buzzer. So it ended up being an 18-point game. Got over 30, finishes 18. Final score in our first of 3 tonight here at the NTC tournament. South Central 60, Cowden Herrick Beecher City 42. The Oakland Windsor Stu Straws coming up next. Then Altamont Dietrich back with the post-game numbers on this one in 2 minutes on 97.9 XFM.
Person-to-person money transfer. Easy, the way it should be. Learn more at crossroadsbank.com. Crossroads Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Is finding a home that fits your lifestyle a challenge? Does the thought of building your new home seem nerve-wracking and stressful? Dream, design, build, live. Experience the Fieldcrest Homes difference.
Wet Pools and Spas in Effingham has a large selection of in-stock spas and hot tubs that can be personalized to best fit your needs. Learn more at Wet Pools and Spas today.
Compass Advisory Group is here to guide you in the right direction for all of your investment and insurance needs. Contact Kurt Strohmeyer or Corey McDaniel at 217-347-9697.
Hi, this is Kathy from Barlow Lock and Security. Secure your home or business with a customized system from us. Good luck, area teams in the tournament.
Sarah Bush Lincoln is honored and committed to care for the medical needs of the community. Its orthopedic excellence is recognized by the Joint Commission Certificate of Distinction for Total Hip and Knee Replacement. See us at one of our locations.
Tom Henderson State Farm Insurance helps people manage the risk of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and help you realize your dreams. Contact Tom Henderson today.
Washington Savings Bank is here for you through every stage of life. We make banking easy and convenient.
Leisure Times at Keller and Jefferson at Effingham has everything you'll need for your indoor and out.
Credit Illinois, assisting farmers for over 100 years.
Back at Altamont, trying to watch my winners and losers. Going to have an interesting matchup in the first game on Friday night now. South Central and St. Elmo Brownstown. That ought to be a heck of a ball game. South Central with 16 wins, and the Eagles have 14, so that could be some fun. So just looking ahead to tomorrow night. All right, with that win again, South Central now 16-7. They had quarters of 20, 16, 20, and then 4. They weren't trying to score too many points in that fourth quarter in a continuous clock, so they finished with 60 points. CHBC, though, 7, 11, 11, and they got 13 in the fourth quarter, so they cut into the deficit quite a bit for their 42 points. So 60-42 the final. Aiden Dodson finished with 23, so he's sitting on 54 tournament points in 2 games. Anthony Bernard, a nice game with 13. Ethan Watwood had 3. Rakeem Anderson, 2. Jacob Smith, 2. Seth Bergman, 1. Brody Markley, 4. Max Magnus, 6. Callaway Smith, 5. And Maddox Robb and Shane Clark and Paige Easton all got to play. And Seth Jones made a foul shot. For CHBC, Clayton Wojcik had 12. Caden Callum had 4. Gage Morton, 5. Kenny Robbins, 2. A.J. Radloff led the Bobcats with 14. Carter Bain, 3. Trevor Teese played. Carson Underwood played. Drake Davis, 2. And Carson Evans and August Cosart, and Riley Fisher and Kyle Amall got to play. 7, 11, 11, and 13 for CHBC's 42 points. And Matt has the numbers, and I'll go check some lineups.
Thank you very much, Greg. As CHBC finished 16 of 32 from the field at 50%, 7 of 15 at the free throw line for 47%, and they were 3 of 9 from beyond the arc at 33%. South Central, 24 of 38 from the field, as they were 63%, 11 of 18 at the free throw line for 61%, and 5 of 11 from beyond the arc at 45%. Obviously a great night in a lot of ways, but especially shooting-wise for the Cougars. I showed South Central with 6, 8, 12, 14, 15 rebounds, and CHBC with 18 rebounds in this game. The CHBC had 10 turnovers compared to South Central's 5 in this contest. Before we get to the individual numbers, it looks like Blake Doring has made his way up to the booth. So we will ask him to slide the headsets on here in just a moment, as we will have an interview with the victorious head coach from South Central. And, Coach, first and foremost, as always, congratulations on a victory here tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, your team came out, really got Dodson going quickly, and then everybody else seemed to follow suit and just shot the ball extremely well tonight.
Yeah, I wanted us to start extremely well, and you never know about a 5 p.m. game with about 27 fans in the stands. But I thought we started extremely well. Got up 20-7, got up, 18 and a half, and got to a running clock. So,
and a lot of contributors, you do have to start with Dodson, especially with the start he got off to. He had 18 in the first half, finished with 23, and really, in the second half didn't play much of the fourth quarter at all, hardly. And then, but Anthony Benara, he chipped in again tonight, 6 of 7 from the field. He's only missed 1 shot in the tournament thus far from the field with his 13 points. And then everybody else balanced on rebounds. Everybody's looking to move the ball. It's been a fun team to watch.
Yeah, Anthony, he's got a tough job. Number one, he's our point guard, so anytime something goes wrong, he's the guy I get on, kind of like Spencer last year and then Logan several years ago. If something goes wrong, it's their fault. And he takes it pretty well, and he's kind of playing out of position on defense as well, and he just battles. He doesn't say a word, and he's just an extremely great kid to coach, and he should probably look to attack a little bit more, but he does a good job getting us in our stuff and taking care of the ball, and just has done a really nice job.
Such a fine line for a kid that you're asking to be a distributor and a part guard, but yet to realize when it is their time to attack and to take advantage of it some night.
Absolutely, and and he's as quick as they come, and a little tiny gap he can get through, and he can jump and finish, and yeah.
But again, a lot of contributors on your team in a lot of ways, and in a game like this, nice to have an opportunity to get some of the kids who really help the team out in practice, really, work just as hard as the starters, get them an opportunity to get on the court. For some, gain a little bit of NTC experience, and for others, maybe, they're a little towards the senior side, and to kind of reward them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought our bench gave us great minutes. Brody Markley played really good defense. Max Magnus he's as good a three-point shooter as we have. With catching with his feet set, and Jacob Smith battles in there, and tell you who came in and played really well with Callaway Smith, sophomore, and gave us great minutes.
And those are things all of those kids can build off of as well, and use as a little bit of a springboard. Now you have a couple more games in this tournament on Friday and Saturday.
Absolutely, and that was our goal. And, obviously, our goal wasn't to be playing tonight,
Sure.
but it's reality where we're at, and we're going to try to make the most of it.
Should be an interesting matchup tomorrow night in the opener on the consolation bracket side. Like you say, no one wants to be on this side of the tournament, but the last thing you want to be is out of the tournament.
Right.
And you guys kept yourself going here with a nice victory.
Right. CHBC they're going to be tough to handle next year with their big kids and a couple kids coming back. And they played us tough over at Dietrich, and luckily this past Friday we got off to a good start and got off to a great start tonight. So credit their kids for playing hard, and just excited to move on to another day, and it doesn't get any easier.
No, it doesn't. A very good St. Elmo Brownstown club is who you're going to be up against tomorrow night at 6:15. So we look forward to the game, Coach, and we look forward to seeing the Cougars and how they bounce back after this one tonight.
Absolutely. A pleasure. Thank you.
Doring, nice enough to spend some time with us after the ball game. We always appreciate the coaches taking that opportunity to do so as his club picked up the victory tonight, 60-42. I'll take this opportunity to run through the individual stats here, as we'll start with South Central, as Aiden Dodson, 7 of 15 from the field, 5 of 7 at the line, a couple of rebounds and 23 points. Anthony Bonara, 6 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line, 3 rebounds, 13 points. Also tonight, 6 points from Max Magnus, 2 for 2 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line in this one. Also 2 points for Rakeem Anderson, 1 of 2 from the field, 3 rebounds. Ethan Watwood, 1 for 1, knocked down his 3-point shot. Seth Bergman, 0 for 1 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line, a rebound and 2 points. Brody Markley, 2 for 4 from the field, 0 of 1 at the line, 3 rebounds, 4 points. I believe I mentioned Max Magnus already, but if I didn't, 2 for 2 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. Also, Jacob Smith, 1 for 1 from the field, a couple of rebounds and 2 points. Paige Heaston, 1 rebound. Callaway Smith, a nice night, 1 of 2 from the field, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Finished with, I wrote 4 points. It should say 5 points because the shot he knocked down from the field was a 3. Don't want to shortchange Callaway there. And Shane Clark, 0 for 1 from the field, and Seth Jones, 1 of 2 at the free throw line for his 1 point. Clayton Wojcik, 5 of 8 from the field, 0 of 1 at the line, a couple of rebounds and 12 points. Kenny Robbins, 1 of 2 from the field, a rebound and 2 points. Trevor Teese, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line. He had 3 rebounds with 4 points. That was Caden Callum, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 at the line, 3 rebounds, 4 points. Trevor Teese, 0 for 1 from the field with a rebound. Gage Lorton, 1 of 4 from the field, 3 of 6 at the line, 5 points and 5 rebounds. A.J. Radloff, nice solid night, 6 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 at the line, 3 rebounds and 14 points. Carter Bain, 1 of 2 from the field and the free throw line, a rebound and 3 points. Carson Underwood, 0 for 1 at the free throw line. And Drake Davis, 1 of 2 from the field with a rebound and 2 points. And Hunter Pope grabbed a rebound as well. So that wraps up the individual stats, and we'll take a little bit of a break and come back and get you set for the second half of action. If we track down Coach Tanner Thompson, we will make sure we chat with him as well here. But things move quickly at the NTC tournament as we get set for Neoga and Windsor Stew Straws. That's coming up next here on Classic Hits 97.9 XFM.